I am Lily. Today I'm going to read you the story American Textbook. Reading Key Basic 1. Unit 18 to 22. Let's read it. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now let's go. Unit 18. Food chains number 2. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. All animals need to eat to survive. Different consumers eat different kinds of food. There are three types of animals according to the food they eat. They are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores are animals that only eat plants. We call these animals plant eaters. There are many kinds of herbivores. They can be small, like rabbits, or they can be big, like cows. Elephants are herbivores as well. These animals are also often called prey animals. Carnivores are meat eaters. They often hunt prey animals and kill other animals. Lions, tigers, and sharks are dangerous carnivores. Carnivores are often called predators. Some animals eat both meat and vegetation. We call these animals omnivores. Wolves and pigs are omnivores. Humans are omnivores as well. Food chains can overlap. They do not follow a single path. Several food chains that overlap form a food web. A food web shows how food chains are connected. And Unit 19, Ecosystems number 1. What are ecosystems? We live in an environment. An environment is all the living and non-living things that surround us. Plants and animals depend on one another in an environment. They depend on non-living things too, like water, air, and soil. Together, all the living and non-living things in an area form an ecosystem. The earth has many different ecosystems. There are desert, forest, grassland, lake, and ocean ecosystems. Different kinds of ecosystems are made up of different kinds of plants and animals. Many trees and animals can be found in a forest. A lake is filled with fish, frogs, and insects. The organisms in these ecosystems compete against each other to survive. Desert plants compete for water. Predators compete for prey. Prey animals, such as rabbits and squirrels, compete to collect food. Ecosystems are constantly changing, so the plants and animals must adapt to these changes too. Organisms that adapt will survive. Organisms that do not adapt will not survive. Unit 20, Ecosystems number 2. Dinosaurs is extinct but still popular. Ecosystems can change. When a large change occurs, the organisms that live in that ecosystem are affected. Some even have trouble surviving. Do you like dinosaurs? I like dinosaurs. They lived on Earth millions of years ago. Some dinosaurs like Brontosaurus and Triceratops were huge. They were herbivores, but there were many vicious predators too. Velociraptors were fierce predators that hunted in packs, and Tyrannosaurus rex was the most fearsome dinosaur of all. However, around 65 million years ago, the dinosaurs suddenly died out. Scientists think that a large asteroid hit the Earth then. It completely changed the planet. The weather on the Earth got colder and the sun shone less. The planet's ecosystems all changed. Many plants and animals died. The dinosaurs could not adapt, so they became extinct too. No dinosaurs live on Earth now. Many organisms are becoming extinct even today. If they are not able to respond to changes in their environment, some endangered animals may perish. And now the fourth unit, Unit 21, the weather and the water cycle number 1. The weather is the condition of the atmosphere. The weather has three main characteristics: the temperature, the air pressure, and the wind. The temperature tells us how hot or how cold it is. We measure the temperature in degrees. There are two measurement systems. There are Fahrenheit and Celsius. 32 Fahrenheit is the same as 0 Celsius. The air pressure is the amount of force that is in the air. When there is low air pressure, it may rain or snow. When there is high air pressure, the weather is usually nice. Wind occurs when the air moves. Sometimes the wind can blow very hard. Other times, it might not blow at all. The weather is constantly changing. Meteorologists use many instruments to measure the weather. Three important ones are thermometers, barometers, and anemometers. A thermometer measures the air temperature, a barometer measures the air pressure, and an anemometer measures the speed of the wind. And it's the last unit, and Unit 22, the weather and the water cycle, number 2. The water cycle. There is a constant amount of water on the earth. However, this water often changes forms. We call these changes the water cycle. There are 3 stages in the water cycle: evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. There is water in rivers, lakes, and oceans. The water is liquid. The sun often shines on this water. The sun's heat causes some of the water to evaporate, so it turns into water vapor, a gaseous form of water. This water vapor rises into the atmosphere. As it gets higher in the air, the temperature decreases, so the water vapor condenses and becomes liquid again. These water droplets form into clouds. Actually, clouds are made of billions of water droplets. Sometimes the clouds become too heavy, so they release their water. It falls to the ground as rain, snow, or ice. Some water gets absorbed into the ground, but other times it flows into bodies of water. Then the water cycle starts all over again. I'm going to show you a picture. Okay, now this is the water cycle. There's water. The sun hits on this water and evaporates, and it rains. This is the water cycle. Today, I read you American School Textbook Basic 1, 5 stories.